Hello teammates, Admiral Hack here. I'm here to talk about our new command and control reorganization that we're implementing now at Norfolk Naval Shipyard. As you all know, we've had a lot of changes here at America's Shipyard over the past year. But hey, when I came in, what I said was we're going to challenge the status quo, and we're going to get ourselves accelerated and moving on track as we do our best on continuing to focus on our core mission here at the shipyard, which is delivering CNO projects early or on time. We've been making some huge strides, as all of you know, in delivering aircraft carriers early, getting submarines undocked. We're hitting every major milestone that we've set for ourselves for the past year and a half. But we're not quite done with these changes yet. We're now in the process of implementing a new command and control reorganizational structure, or C2. You'll have people refer to that as C2. You may have heard it called that way along the waterfront. In order to optimize our leadership span of control, our shipyard is going to realign our organizational structure into a fewer group of larger departments under a 5-member executive steering committee. You can think of it as essentially we're going to reshape the shipyard into 5 large departments. So existing departments are going to fit into one of 5 other departments. The focus here is to increase accountability, because we've had a lot of discussion, all of you and I have had a lot of discussion on accountability here, and we still have a little bit too much of this when we talk about who's responsible for the work. So I am going to appoint 5 kind of super departmental directors that are going to be responsible, responsible for ensuring that we continue to do our jobs better. By grouping related departments under consolidated directorates, we're going to establish clear, unified chains of command that establish the correct supported and supporting relationships, helping us better support our workforce. Going to continue to accelerate focus and finish, and we're going to meet our mission, repair, modernize, and inactivate our Navy's warships and training platform. What's more, by placing senior executive leaders at the helm of each of these directorates, we're going to ensure that our shipyard is able to drive kind of a lasting change. I want to take what we've been doing and I want to make it lasting to continue to keep our focus squarely on returning these nuclear-powered warships back to the fleet on time, every time, as part of our ongoing mission to service our Navy and nation. So let's break down our 5-member executive steering committee. The executive director of the production operations code, that's going to be, it's called 100 PO, is going to be the single accountable person for production execution across the entire shipyard. That person is going to be in charge of grouping projects and production into one single super department, if you will, one functional area. So everyone that falls under this 100 production officer is going to be, it's going to be our code 200 engineering. It's going to be 300, both carriers, and 300 submarines. It's going to be code 900, obviously, for production, and it's going to be code 700. All of those codes are going to fall under the production operations director. The role there, again, is everybody that's associated with putting their hands on production is going to work for one person, and that person is going to be able to hold every departmental level leader within 200, 300C, 300S, 900, and 700. Is going to be able to hold them accountable and ensure that everybody's working in the same direction. The next one's going to be the Executive Director for Industrial Support. That's going to be code 100 IS is what we're calling it for now. It's going to group all the support required to effective project and production team operations. A single accountable functional area, again, supporting the projects. Under this banner are going to be our codes 100 TO, are going to be code 106, 130, code 400, code 500, and code 900F. This is everybody that is absolutely critical to ensure that our supporting infrastructure is aligned with production at the shipyard. For nuclear operations, we're going to designate an executive director for nuclear operations. That's going to be code 100N. That'll be the single accountable person for nuclear production execution across the shipyard. This person will be in charge of grouping nuclear engineering, radiological controls, and nuclear production into a single, accountable, and empowered functional area. Under this banner, our codes will be 105, 300N, and 2309, but all the 2300 essentially, all the engineering codes. So all nuclear stuff is going to fall under a single accountable leader. The executive director for strategic business is going to be code 100 SB, also going to be the existing code 1200. This is going to be the group that will manage business and financial management as a single accountable and empowered functional area. Under this banner is going to be our code 600, our 1200, and our 1200N. The executive director for command support is going to be, again, we'll call it code 100 CS, but that's going to be our chief of staff. Will be the group support required for all the command's effective operation into a single and accountable, everything that's associated with external operations and the day-to-day operations of functioning administratively through this organization is going to be under a single accountable and empowered functional area. Under this banner will be 100 CE, will be code 107, will be code 109, 1100, 1400, and 1500, and also human resources, HR. Effective August 7th, the shipyard, and really effective this month, so starting now basically, Norfolk Naval Shipyard has begun the initial operational capability of this C2 organization and include initial administrative tasking for updating position descriptions, revising instructions, and staffing key positions. As we work to finalize this transition, I ask everyone for your patience as we continue to improve the shipyard. Everybody wants to move fast, but I want you to understand that a little bit of patience to make sure that we get this alignment right and we get the right people into the right jobs. Our mission is more important than ever to ensure that the Navy's fleet is ready for action on the front lines. If you're watching the news at all now, you know much of our Navy is currently overseas right now and has been for a very long time. The modernization of our C2 structure here, the incorporation of it into all our kind of varied departments into a smaller group of departments that are more functionally focused, are going to directly accelerate our ability to deliver nuclear-powered warships on time, every time, any ship, anytime, anywhere. I thank you in advance for embracing this important change with us, and I thank you for your continued service to our Navy and our nation. I look forward to seeing us continue to grow and progress to better ourselves at America's shipyard. Thank you.